did it all start? I guess with a line. I want to paint you. A cheesy line. In high school, I was a cheerleader and all the jocks had the worst lines. I thought art school would be different until this blue-eyed boy leans over from his easel and says, I want to paint you. Chiseled, totally my type. But I feign disinterest. My eyes roll. Then another boy approaches. I want to capture you in clay. Also cute, but not my type. But I flirt with him anyway to make Blue Eyes jealous. I've always considered sculpture the most challenging medium. It takes real muscle. What do painters do, just wag their wrists around all day? Then another boy approaches. French accent. I think papier-mâché is the most challenging medium. Go on, I volley back. Papier-mâché takes finesse. You must have deft hands. You must work quickly while the plaster is still liquid, but not too quickly that you tear the papier. You must make the papier-mâché sing for you, no? No! But then I noticed this other boy staring intently at me. This one is so cute. Hugh Jackman hunky. My knees lightly buckle. I see through you, he says. I am a glass blower and I want to capture your likeness in the hot glass so that when it cools, I can stare through you all day. I mean, what was a girl to do? Should I have told them not to pursue their art? I know that the teachers are telling you I'm disruptive and that the sheer volume of young artists at this school creating likenesses of me instead of doing their actual work is alarming, and that I should pursue my studies elsewhere. Well, to that I say it's not my fault that I am a natural-born muse. Muses are a minority. We should be protected and painted. You've been staring at the brush on your desk since the moment I walked in here. Don't think I haven't noticed. Make up your mind, sir. Are you going to expel me or paint me?
Why? Because she's bored. Because she's jealous. She's already set her mind against me, and against having theatricals, and against my play in case her novelist takes a fancy to Nina. She doesn't know anything about my play, but she already hates it. She's already vexed that in this one little theatre, it's Nina who will have the success and not her. A comic tale of human psychology, my mother. Talented, unquestionably. Intelligent, quite capable of being moved by a book, recite you the whole of Necrosoft by heart. Ministers to the sick like an angel, but you try saying anything nice about Deuce in her hearing, oh dear me, no. She's the one who has to have all the nice things said about her. She's the one who has to be written about, shouted about, admired for her fantastic performance in La Dame aux Camélias or whatever. Because this drug isn't available here in the country, she becomes bored and ill-tempered. Then all of us become her enemies. It's all our fault. Then again, she's superstitious. She's afraid of 3 candles on the 13th of the month. She's mean with her money. She's got 70,000 rubles sitting in a bank in Odessa. I know that for a fact. But ask her if you can borrow some and she'll burst into tears. She loves me. Loves me not. 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 Loves me. Loves me. Oh, well, there you go. She doesn't love me. Well, of course she doesn't. She wants to live and love and dress in light colours, and there am I, 25 years old, perpetually reminding her that she'd stop being young. When I'm not there, she's 32. When I am, she's 43. That's why she hates me. Well, then again, I don't acknowledge the theatre. Oh no, she loves the theatre. She believes she's serving humanity in the great sacred cause of art. Whereas, in my view, the modern theatre is merely an anthology of stereotypes and received ideas. When the curtain goes up, and there, in 3 walls lit by artificial lighting, because it's always evening, these great artists, these high priests of the temple of art, demonstrate how people eat and drink and walk about and wear their suits, when out of these banal scenes and trite words, they attempt to extract a moral. One Small, simple moral with 100 household uses when under 1,000 different disguises, they keep serving me up the same old thing. The same old thing. The same old thing.
I've got to live a bit, Maxine. I'm dying. I don't know why, but I am. I don't know why I've been picked to have such a shit-awful life. I mean, what have I done that's so bloody wrong? So you can piss off with your let's be jolly routine, with your, oh, let's pretend everything's all right and we'll have a laugh like we used to in the old days. Do you know something? I've never had sex. I'm a virgin. I know what I said, what we said, but they were just stories full of me, us trying to be grown up. But I'm never going to grow up. I'll never grow up and be a woman and have children. Why me? Why the fucking hell does it have to be me? It's not fair. How would you like it if someone told you that you were going to die? It's not easy, is it? And then people are so full of understanding, so full of shit, saying, I'd travel, I'd go on holiday. Oh, what's the point in spending your time in strange lands with strange people? So you'll have happy memories to look back on? When? I haven't got the time, I'm dying. What's the point in laying on the beach, getting a suntan, so I'll look good in the coffin? So people can gawk in the coffin with tear-stained eyes and say, oh, she's the best suntan corpse I've ever seen. Well, they can all fuck off. Sometimes I think I should have more dignity and raise money for charity and all that, but why should I? What has anyone ever done for me? Look at you. You're pathetic. Stood there not wanting to say anything just in case you'll hurt my feelings. Making excuses for me. Oh, it's her condition. It's understandable. She's just a bit down. Well, don't patronize me. Tell me to fuck off. Go on. Go on. Do something.
Oh, I'm not gay. What? I'm serious. Honestly, I'm not gay. Not that there's anything wrong with being gay or anything. Of course there isn't. And it's not like I have some sort of internalised homophobia. I'm just simply not gay. You know, I like boys, just not in that way. Okay, so I understand why you think I might be gay, but it's not like I like girls in any way, except for a friend way, and I do mean friends, not a friend, not a special type of girlfriend, which I know some of you guys just no, don't go there. That's not how I roll. It's the same with boys. Like, I like boys as friends. Well, maybe there are some boys that I like more than friend way, but at the same time I still don't like them in that way. You know, I get urges, just not those urges. Okay, this is hopeless. Bottom line, I'm not gay. And I don't really appreciate you guys speculating about it when it, quite frankly, has nothing to do with you.
Do you remember the last time I went on holiday? And you came back and took care of Dad and I went to Skegness? I liked Skegness. I liked the train ride and the chips. So what if I didn't have time to learn to say hi or thanks or half a pint please? I liked walking on the beach in the morning, in the habit of rising early, so I'd find myself awake at 6 and it'd be quiet but for the bin men. And breakfast didn't start till 7. But this one morning I woke up even earlier, just tossing and turning. No point in wasting the day, so I get myself up and I go out down the beach, and there's a giant on it. I thought at first it must have been a shipwreck, but then I noticed it's moving, heaving, this giant heaving thing in the dark. And when I get down to the sand, it's a whale. Bigger than anything I've ever seen, taller than me. You could fit 50 of me along the thing, my neck, I'd have to crane up to see it. And it's still breathing huge, heaving breaths. I lay my hand on it. I think it felt me there. I just thought I would want to know I wasn't alone at a time like that. So I stand there with my hands on it, and the sun starts coming up. And I see behind it, I hadn't even noticed before, but just 20 or so meters behind it, there's another one. And another one next to that, and I look in the water, and I see this shape, and there's another one coming too, close now, close to beaching itself. So I splash in, and I'm shouting, as if any good that's gonna do, get back, save yourself, you stupid thing! Pushing against this 100-ton thing, as if that's gonna make any difference, my weight against all that crying and screaming. 4 of them, stranded. Sperm whales, they said. I was there for hours, until the runners and the dog walkers came, then the police and the local groups and the news crews, and everyone else. I found I couldn't leave. They had these people putting wet towels on them, and I asked one of them why it happened, how it could happen when they've already seen plain as day that they're going to die. Why would they keep on coming? What happened to animal nature, self-preservation, survival instinct? And she said that they don't know for sure, but they have this theory. Whales live in pods, talk to each other, communicate, travel all over the world in these pods, these families. And they think what happens is the first one goes by accident. Of course they don't know they're going to get into trouble. But then they call out to their family, saying, I'm stuck. Don't come any closer, I'm stuck. Or maybe it's, I'm stuck. Please help me, I'm stuck, help. Or maybe it's something like, I found myself somewhere strange and I'm alone. I don't know where I am and I'm alone. I'm your big sister, Rachel, and I've always wanted for you to save yourself, but sometimes it feels like I'm left stranding and you've just swam away.
I left no ring with her. What means this lady? Fortune forbid my outside have not charmed her. Well, she made good view of me indeed, so much that sure methought her eyes had lost her tongue. For she did speak and start distractedly. She loves me. Sure, the cunning of her passion invites me in this churlish messenger. None of my lord's reign. Why, he sent her none. I am the man, if it be so as 'tis. Oh, poor lady, she had better love a dream. Disguise I see, thou art a wickedness, wherein the pregnant enemy does march. How easy is it for the proper false in women's waxen hearts to set their forms? Alas, our frailty is the cause, not we. Such as we are made of, such we be. How will this badge? My master loves her dearly, and I, poor monster, fond as much on him, and she, mistaken, seems to dote on me. What will become of this? As I am man, my state is desperate for my master's love. As I am woman, alas be the day. What thriftless sighs shall poor Olivia breathe? Oh, time, thou must untangle this, not I. 'Tis too hard a knot for me to untie.
Because it's the truth, isn't it, Lizzie? And you need to face up to that. You need to know, if those boys go on trial in the new year, this is all going to come out. You think they've not told their lawyers everything about your lovely son? All his little ways? And you think the press won't leap on it? They lap this shit up. Your precious Daily Mails will be all over this, like a leopard on a corpse. £50,000 a year public school couldn't save him from himself. Smoking joints in their £1 million family home. Pictures of our holidays. Years back, they'll find a way to get hold of them. Whack them up on the website next to a picture of Kim Kardashian's armpits. They're going to rip the rotten carcass of our family life and they're going to shit all over it. And Mum, nice hair. Just had that done, did you? They'll love that. Symptom of your total fucking wrongness. Off at the salon as her junkie son lay dead. We're all on trial, the lot of us, and your fairy castle princess Jesus hero story might be fooling everyone now, but come January, it's over, and you need to fucking face up to that. They say in the clinic, you have to face it all. Otherwise you get more hurt.